President Biden trips, not once, not twice, but 3 times.
Sensational.
Obama now.
Yeah, oh, he got Pee Wee. Almost. Oh, yeah, Pee Wee. Oh, no.
Touch me penis, it's great.
Surprise, surprise, bigots.
Coronavirus officially hitting the U.S.
We're in Narnia now. We're in La La Land. You're not being real.
I will eat your ass.
It's turning me on! Stop!
Would you shut up, man?
After days on the razor's edge, Ukraine is now a nation at war.
Now promising a Twitter makeover.
Prices continue just to skyrocket. Biggest bank collapse since the 2008 financial crisis. Shut down
They
today.
have their own ideas. It's rebuffing any kind of talks. But the foreign ministry spokesman claiming that it...
Be seen, yep.
Welcome, everybody, back to the Tea Break, your moment of sobriety from the bender of life. I'm Dominic.
And I'm Santi.
And welcome back on this lovely Friday afternoon. Speaking of benders, I am severely hungover right now, and I've been feeling like shit all day, so bear with me if I sound a little shitty today, or if I don't know, just not mentally present at some points.
Yeah, you didn't get a lot of sleep last night.
I did not get a lot of sleep.
You left me a nice note also.
I did
Got home to.
leave a nice note for my friend. I shall read it out to you all. This is what it says. I said, Santi, there is a fairly good chance I'm not awake when you read this. Which was true. I was indeed not awake.
I can confirm, yeah.
If that be the case, please wake me up by any means necessary. I truly want to rally with you guys. If I am grumpy upon my awakening, show me this letter and say, "These are your words, bitch!" Exclamation
They are
point.
his words.
Now get the fuck up.
2 exclamation points on that one.
2 exclamation points on that one.
You really wanted me to enunciate that one.
Yeah. I love you, sincerely, Big Cock Dom.
I love you too.
I don't know why I signed it like that. I said,
Hey, you tell how it is, man. Like, and I can wait. Can I see the letter? Okay. I want them to see like can you pass it?
oh.
This man has better handwriting than me drunk. No, his drunk handwriting is better than my sober handwriting. Is what I meant to say. So respect.
Oh man.
Pretty good work. I'd give you a A- on this.
Yeah, definitely. Just part of our college lifestyle is coming home late sometimes and not getting that much sleep. I hate when I waste a day away. Have you ever had like a day where you wake up, it's like fucking 1 p.m., 1:30. You feel like as if you wasted your fucking entire day just because you decided, to go.
I mean, sleep is pretty nice, but
Sleep is nice, but sleep, like...
not that nice at times.
No.
When you going to get shit done.
There's inappropriate times for sleep, and that's during the times where you have shit to do, And that just so happens to be a lot of the times I am asleep.
Yeah, I be falling asleep in class too sometimes, dude.
Oh my god,
It's just hard.
That's always been a problem for me. I've been falling asleep in class since like 4th
I mean,
grade.
even if the stuff is like interesting to me, but like
it does not
like
matter.
a monotone
Like,
voice and like a PowerPoint.
you could be like, I would fall asleep in Holbrook's class. Like that was like my favorite teacher.
Yeah, he was like
ever
best top 2 teachers from our high school for sure.
Yeah, and like even in his class, sometimes I would just fall asleep. Like it's just I don't
That's
know.
the nature of it. So I had class this morning, Friday morning. I had to wake up after we went out last night, go to class, whatever. I got out of bed.
He made it out of bed. He did his shit today.
And then like mid class, stomach was grumbling, bro. Like the bubble guts, the day after drinking shits, or the dads,
the dad shits,
as they call them. I was like, oh, that's coming. So second class got out. I fucking ran to the bathroom in the College of Business building. Just let it rip, dude. And then like 5 minutes into it, some guy sits down in the stall next to me. And bro, you would have thought he had a fucking tuba in there. He was reaching notes that I had never heard in anus. I'd never heard that before, dude. He was really going for it.
Mind you, I woke up at like whenever I did this morning, and I opened Snapchat and I see you taking this selfie video, and it's like, it's just a selfie video.
Yeah.
And you were just nodding, and then all of a sudden I hear like all your shit plopping into the bowl.
I just wanted to share it with the boys.
It was comedy gold. And then the A-man sending his shit video afterward.
Oh, yeah. It just starts a fire. It's like the beacons in Lord of the Rings, the beacons of Gondor. One homie sends an ass pic or a shit video, and then all of them build it and they will come.
It is a snowball effect. Like,
yeah.
Whenever we see degeneracy, we gotta all hop in.
It's the only way you can get through life, man. Silly jokes and tomfoolery.
Yeah, I mean, there's truth to that.
How you been besides that? Had a good week?
It's college is feeling pretty repetitive right now. I don't know if you feel the same.
Yeah. It's just like constant EXP grind. Like post game, you beat the story already, or like you're about to beat the story, but
yeah, like
it's just hella fucking shit to do, and you're like, all right, this is kind of getting old. Like it's fun. I fucking love being here and like love being in college, but I mean Tallahassee as a city itself is a fucking dump.
Oh my god.
And the pollen, dude. I literally washed my car for an hour yesterday. I vacuumed everything. I fucking got it polished, and then this morning I wake up and there's fucking yellow tree jizz pollen all over my fucking car, and like those little, I don't even know what they are, like seeds all over my fucking windshield.
Yeah, dude, like that happened to me at the last apartment complex we lived, because they had like a bunch of trees in the parking lot, and I would park under them.
Yeah.
And like even if I fucking drove like next door to that car wash to clean my shit up, like when I pulled back in the driveway, there's fucking there's fucking nature keef all over my car.
Nature keef, yeah. It's like the bad keef.
It's the keef you don't want.
Yeah.
It's the keef you're not happy to see.
Never happy to see it. And the drivers here suck too. Like no one knows how to drive.
The drivers here are fucking terrible. Oh my god.
The Lord tests me every day when I get behind the wheel. It's not easy.
Do you remember we were approaching the stadium?
Approaching stadium.
Like through Hendry Street. And we're approaching the stadium, and our light turns green, right? So at this point, any cars coming
I was driving?
I may have been driving actually. Or no, I was driving with the A-man. It was with him. Him and I were going to the stadium because we had class. Our light turned green. I'm starting to go, but thank God my car is slow as fuck, because I'm slowly just like inching past, the line, starting to enter the intersection, and this chick just fucking zooms by. Like
in a car or like on foot?
In her car.
Okay. I was like, it's a fast woman.
Yeah. No. Fucking just zooming through the intersection. Had I, accelerated
faster,
quicker, she would have T-boned me. And like
that's the bad kind of T-bone. We had the bad kind of keef, bad T-bone.
But that's the shit you have to watch out for on a fucking daily basis.
Yeah,
like, in
you
this city.
have to worry about
it is
everyone
so
else.
bad.
Yeah, it's shit.
Like we're from Miami, so a lot of the driving down there is just fucking aggressive.
Yeah, it is aggressive,
and it's rooted in like anger. But like just here, everyone just seems to be missing some brain cells.
Yeah, and I think like alcoholism definitely has a lot to do with that, but also just people being.
I don't like to think about that, but realistically, like let's say we just finished up at the bar for the night, right? It's 2 a.m. Wherever we are, it's closing. 2 a.m. We're getting out, and we're getting in the car going home. Optimally, we have a designated driver, but how many I don't know, what percentage of people leaving the bar do you think actually
Like drive home?
safely? No, drive safely home.
I mean, they say like if you even had like a drink or two, you shouldn't drive.
No,
but-
right. So like, how many friend groups out there actually appointed a designated driver? You know, or because not everyone's that responsible all the time. You know.
Yeah.
That's kind of scary to think
when you
about.
don't think you're too drunk and you're like, it's not even that far, and you're just like,
that's the worst kind because your reaction time is slowed. It doesn't.
yeah, that's why I think it should be like all or nothing. Like I only drive if I'm like fucking shit faced, dude. Like I don't want that tipsy shit, dude.
Oh my god.
Turn into Mario Kart in this bitch.
You know, the funny thing is, like, people that are that shit faced, they're not even the most dangerous drivers. They can only drive fucking 12 miles an hour, like, down the street and, like,
I mean, not the
pull
fucking
to the side.
not the NFL players though.
Oh no.
They be getting drunk and hitting triple digits and wiping out a fucking family from existence.
Oh my god, yeah. He did that, bro. That was Henry Ruggs, right?
Henry Ruggs, yeah.
Oh my god.
And
dude.
it's just like
I didn't know it
a
was
recurring theme. NFL players just
Marshawn Lynch did
doing
the same thing.
bad things.
Beast mode, man. The dude from the Skittles commercials, come on. Like,
Skittles commercial.
yeah, because he
Oh,
used
I
to
think I've
eat
seen
Skittles. He was a
I used to eat Skittles.
Seahawks running back,
Okay.
behind Russell Wilson. You don't
Gotcha.
remember him?
What's his real name?
Marshawn Lynch.
Oh, Marshawn Lynch. Oh,
yeah,
you
yeah.
referred to him-
Oh, sorry. What was
said
I calling
Beast
him?
Mode?
Beast mode. Yeah, that's his nickname.
I was like, that's the green Teen Titans guy, right? Also, shout out Jed behind the camera. He's doing the camera work. So
yeah,
appreciate it.
Gotta love our cameraman over
hear a little
here,
giggle?
our dear friend.
That's our lovely Tennessean.
Yeah, Tennessean. I like it.
I got a mic over here now.
Oh,
Bravo 6 on the grid.
What a moment of surprise. But yeah, man, it's fucking dangerous out here sometimes on the road. And
Not just on the road, off the road also. You got mugged walking home.
oh
also,
my
right?
god, yeah, what a
Couple
fucking
months ago.
situation that was. So
What road were you on, like, exactly?
so for those of you that don't know, anything outside of college town Tallahassee is pretty shit. And there's pretty shitty roads.
I'd say
like,
everything, including college. I mean, just Tallahassee is pretty shit. But
like including college town.
just as a whole, it's kind of shit.
But our road that we live on is called Jackson Bluff. It's not the nicest road. You know.
It's definitely a road. It's definitely a road.
It's definitely a
But
road. You could definitely drive on it, but
that's about it.
there's some shady characters, you know, walking up and down. And like, I was walking home from about 2 miles away, I'd say, I guess, or I don't know.
At Dylan's place.
Yeah. So
I
2
don't think
miles.
it's 2 miles, but around there.
Around there, something
30
around there.
30-minute walk.
Yeah, it is a fucking decent walk. So I am approaching Jackson Bluff, but I took a back road. And when
You were in a suit also, right?
No.
I'm pretty sure when you walked into the apartment, you were wearing like a dress shirt and like pants,
No. I had on
Sure.
a jacket though.
but like a.
It was like a nice jacket. It wasn't like a suit
It
jacket.
wasn't like a work thing.
No.
Oh, okay. I thought.
No. I completely missed work.
I thought
that
you were
day.
in a suit and some guy was like, "Look at that aristocrat walking down the road. I bet he's got a lot of money."
Yeah, no. I feel like a hand reached into my pocket, and this is like, I don't think he was a coordinated, like, you know, mugger. He
You put the hard R on the mugger. Mugger.
he just seemed like someone that like was desperate for some fucking money, right?
Uh-huh.
Trying to reach into some.
You gotta be desperate to just fucking YOLO reach into a pocket.
Reach
Like
into my
you
pocket,
can
like-
come up with a better plan than that.
Yeah.
Like
and-
the old tap on the shoulder, pocket grab. You can't just go straight up pocket grab.
Yeah, it wasn't trying to be subtle. It was just really down bad on his look, I guess. And
Did he look like homeless?
Yeah, he did look
Okay.
homeless. But I'm swatting the hand out of my pocket and turn around and like
I'm walking here.
I'm fucking walking here, but like I get grazed in the face. Like I see the punch coming when he goes to strike me, but
But like straight on or like a swing?
like he swings. Like
Okay.
a lot of people believe this or not. Like when they initiate a fight, or sorry, when they instigate a fight, they'll they'll come with a haymaker. It's like a wild swing with your arm. So that's kind of what he did, and like I did back, but I got grazed in the nose. That's what led to my nosebleed. But after that, I just elbowed him in the face.
You elbowed him in the face?
Yeah, I heard it crack. I was like, I'm good. I'm out.
And what? He like stumbled back, or he like fell to the floor, or?
Yeah, no, he was. When that shit happens to you, you're just like. You're holding your face. You're like on the floor. Exactly, some shit like that. Some Peter Griffin shit. And I used that opportunity to just get the fuck out.
Do the dash.
I did the dash. It was time.
You should have, while he was down, you should have reverse mugged him, taking his shit.
Oh,
See
yeah,
how
he had a whole lot of shit to take.
You could have gotten like half a backwood and a Dorito maybe. Add to inventory.
Oh my god. Looking back on it, I think it was kind of a dumb decision to try to defend myself. Like, I don't know.
Nah, I mean,
I don't want to say a dumb decision.
Stand your ground.
But like, what if the man had a weapon?
Yeah. Then, I mean, if it's a knife, you just fucking run as fast as you can.
Yeah.
If it's a gun, it's a different story.
Yeah, if it's a gun.
I'm not about to pull one of those videos like that guy on Instagram that was like teaching those self-defense courses, and he would just like disarm guns, or he'd be like, "This is how you win a fight against 8 people." And there's like people swarming, and he's like, "Just keep moving." And
all that shit is
you swat
so
them to the
fake.
side.
All that shit is so fake. Like I've seen some real like personal defense videos like circulating the internet like at a time, and you see like these motherfuckers that are actually quick as hell.
Oh yeah, if you know how to do it, then
if you know how to do it, like that's.
But if you fuck it up,
impressive.
you're gonna wake up. Or no, you're not gonna wake up. Like those memes that they would do with like a Nerf gun, and they try it, and then they just wake up in heaven.
Yeah, no. So I've seen some fake shit online before though, like some corny ass looking personal defense videos. Like, imagine being one of the suckers that like paid for those classes.
Like in Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah,
the guy teaching
there's a whole lot of Rex Kwandos walking around.
Rex Kwando.
Yeah, and that's just sad because like,
it's kind of like scamming people.
Yeah, it's counterproductive. Like you don't learn anything from it. You don't gain anything from it. You just lose money at that point. Being from a martial arts dojo that like, tries its hardest to emulate the real thing,
Yeah, I mean, it's like an art form.
It is.
And there's like technique and shit. But.
Right, and like, I was blessed enough to like have a dojo that took that seriously, but you walk into other dojos and you'll see like a fucking 14-year-old kid. It's like, I'm a 10th degree black belt. It's gifted to me by my father.
You know how much my mom paid for this black belt?
Have you seen the Foot Fist Way before?
Foot Fist Way?
It's okay.
It sounds like a porn video.
So Taekwondo translates to the Foot Fist Way. Like, okay. That is its literal translation. And it's just a movie.
Some geeky people over there in Japan.
It's Korean.
Oh, it's Korean?
Yeah,
it
is.
Fuck.
It is.
I'm being canceled. I'm sorry.
No, but
Shout out Korea.
What's Jed? What's his name? Kenny Powers. Danny McBride.
Yeah, Danny McBride.
Oh, okay. Genius. I love Danny McBride, but okay, so it's a Danny McBride movie, and he is basically one of those fucking chumps that I just described, like someone who kind of sees themselves as like, has a kind of a god complex, think they're the shit. Yeah. When in actuality are kind of incompetent in terms of self-defense.
Yeah, I don't really know.
And they just, market their teaching ability and trying to make money off of it. Like, there's a stigma like that, and it actually exists. And that movie did a great job, like, depicting what that actually looks like. It was fucking hilarious, though. I definitely think you should watch the movie.
What is it called?
The Foot Fist Way.
Oh, it's called The Foot Fist Way. Okay.
Yeah. I definitely think it's a must watch.
I'll give it check it out. For sure. Let's see what else we got on here.
By the way, we gotta take a break because.
Oh,
Is it about to hit
it's
something?
20 minutes, but the battery's
Okay.
also blinking. So.
Did you already cut it or like right now?
No, it's still rolling. But...
And we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
And we're back.
Welcome back.
The lighting
everybody.
might look a little different, but
Yes, it is now Friday evening.
Yeah,
we
the
got a
sun.
little sidetracked watching some
we watched the
clips on
trailer of the movie you're talking about.
Yeah, we watched the
The
trailer.
Foot
We had to
Fist
show him the trailer of the Foot Fist
It's pretty
Way.
good. Go watch it, folks.
Yeah, definitely recommend it from us to you. But yes, it is now Friday evening, and we are now in the midst of some...
Depressing Florida weather.
No.
I mean,
I was going to say the degeneracy starting to occur around town on this Friday night.
Sun goes
But
down.
yeah, the weather's kind of shitty as well. It's been very humid and reminiscent of Miami. I don't like that fucking hot, humid weather. That shit makes me...
No, yeah, I hate like going out to the mailbox, getting my mail, coming back in, and I'm fucking sweating. Like,
Yeah. It makes me feel dirty.
dude, when you
yeah,
get-
I could take a fucking shower, walk out in the humid weather, and I'd feel
when you
dirty.
get in the car, your arm touches the seatbelt and it fucking
Oh.
sizzles you.
Bro,
That shit
yeah,
be
no.
cooking.
I've gotten a nice sear on my skin from those seatbelts.
I remember my
before.
first car. I got like a custom like gear knob like on Amazon because it looked cool and it was metal. And like
Oh.
after school, I would be like put in reverse, barely touch it. Should we
Oh,
get
yeah,
hot.
bro. Fucking seatbelt. It's like Gordon Ramsay. Fucking beautiful. Look at that color.
on your fucking forearm. Oh, good times.
You know, I saw this meme the other day, and it really got me thinking. So, it was
Quintessential meme. Got you pondering.
pondering. Really got me contemplating.
Real pondering hours.
Yeah. But so the meme was, it was captioned, I sentence you to eating without watching YouTube.
Yeah,
And then the guy was like,
it's the worst punishment.
So that's crazy to think about that. I know you and I do this every fucking time we eat at that table. We have
I think it's mostly a male thing. Like my girlfriend makes fun of me for it. She says that I'm an iPad kid, but like, I'm just trying to watch some entertainment, bro.
I
get in some valuable content. I call that time optimization. I'm gaining knowledge and eating food at the same time.
yeah, but like before that was available, people were just really sitting there just
Like stare at the wall
eating food
and like conversing with their family. Like
I know, but
fucking
okay.
lame, dude.
So, no, but that's what I
How was
actually.
your day, Jimmy? No one cares. I'm kidding.
All right. Besides this grouch over here, like it really, I don't know. Doesn't it kind of strip like human communication like of a bit of intimacy? You know.
I mean, yeah,
Like,
definitely, and it just makes you, and also like now, like on college campus, walking around, everyone has headphones in, and it's just like a universal sign of like, do not disturb.
Don't
like,
don't
talk
fuck
to
with me. Which I could understand because
I love listening to
I
music.
listen to music all
Like,
the time when
in
I'm walking
nature,
the class.
walking through. I mean, FSU is a beautiful campus, but you're also just like shutting yourself out from.
You are shutting yourself out.
Like if your friend saw you far away and you're walking away and he's like hollering at you, and you're just fucking.
No, yeah,
listening
that's
to
happened to
Weezer
me
or
a couple
something.
times. Like where I see my friends out and they come up to me and like, "Hey, bro, like, I said hi to you on campus. You just walked by. I'm like, dude, I'm so sorry. I was just listening to
AirPods
music."
in.
Yeah, and I've taken it overboard at some points too, where like we'll be on family vacation, and we're walking through like this nice nature trail, and like, you know, I'm just trying to listen to music in combination with all the scenery, you know, just to really optimize my experience.
Yeah,
you know?
you're trying to feel like the main character of a movie, so it needs a soundtrack. I get that.
But it was rude. It's just like shut my family out. Like,
Yeah, family wants to
spend time
with you. Yeah, they love you, Dom. Never forget that.
But like I also love my friends, and I find a lot of moments where we could be hanging out wherever it is, but there will be moments where the majority of us are on our phone, you know.
No, yeah, it's very like rare throughout the day. Like, there's not a lot of moments where our mind is like just like still and not really like
Right,
processing.
we're always
anything.
we're always absorbing information. We're always viewing.
Yeah,
content.
something is being like fed to us.
Yeah, because and do you think our brains are getting like spoiled by it? Like if we had like a detox, would we go fucking insane?
When I got my phone stolen, and I didn't have a phone for like a week and a half, it felt nice. I was also in nature, kind of just being off the grid, like not having to worry about. And like sometimes like I don't feel like texting anyone, and I just want to be incommunicado.
Naturally, we all have those.
And
moments.
it is detoxing, but it also like at some point like you're like, okay, I need to communicate with people, and your phone also like access your bank and your email and all that shit if you don't have a computer.
Yeah.
And like maps if you don't know where the fuck you are, or to call someone in an emergency. Like we rely on it a lot.
Our phones are universally like they're very versatile devices.
Yeah, you can do anything you want with it.
They have fucking calculators, a fucking camera,
and
all
Clash
your
Royale,
social
dude.
media. Oh, Clash Royale! I can't forget about
one of the basic human necessities. I don't even play. I'm kidding.
And along with texting and calling, fucking FaceTime now. There's so much our phones could do.
I mean,
so we're so reliant on it on a consistent basis throughout the fucking day. Like it's just a habit that we've developed. As that technology has become normalized in our lives, it's just become a part of us. It's an extension of us, I would put it.
Yeah, and I think if we keep going down the path that we're going, we're gonna end up like the humans in WALL-E.
Yeah.
With the floating chairs, and they're just huge.
I mean, yeah, because that normalization of technology use is facilitating like a sedentary lifestyle. Just fucking sitting on the couch doing nothing.
Yeah, I don't need to go get food. I can get it.
You could DoorDash it now. Who needs to get in their car? No.
I will never pay that fucking $5 delivery fee.
Yeah, no, it's not very.
It hurts my soul.
Yeah, it's not very frugal to have DoorDash all the time, but those conveniences are available, and they will keep becoming more convenient as time goes on. Because that's all we can assume, because that's what's been happening so far, don't you think?
Yeah, it's only improving, and like fucking drone deliveries and shit. I don't know how feasible that is, but
honestly, like us Gen Zs, right? Like our generation, I would say, is the first iteration of iPad kids.
I don't know about the first generation.
No, we're on like Leapfrog and shit, man. We
had
we had normal childhoods, right? But we grew into becoming, just sucked into our devices. Like that hit us hard, because
it hit everyone hard. I think everyone uses their phone too much.
No,
everyone.
I would argue that the older generations do not. Maybe millennials.
I might be scrolling them through the memes.
Maybe
on Instagram
millennials,
too.
sure, but I don't know. My parents, they don't use their phones as much as I use my phone. I guarantee that. Like their screen time has
definitely
to be
not as much.
a fraction of mine.
But also like they usually have like bigger font, so it's like harder to scroll through. That's probably more time consuming for them, so they can't absorb as much.
And I say iPad kids lightheartedly. Like I know we're not completely desensitized to human interaction at all.
No,
like,
yeah,
we know
we
how
know
to
when to put it down. And
yeah,
like,
we know when it's time to be in the moment. I'm scared for those who follow us, though.
No, but we've all been. I mean, I don't know if you have, but at like a party, and you only know like one or two people there, and you're just like you have a drink in your hand, you're just like checking the weather or like refreshing your email.
No, I'm guilty.
I'm like, 68 degrees.
I try not to do that. I try my hardest not to do that. I try my hardest.
I fucking love the weather app, too. Before I start my day, before I get dressed, I have to check the weather.
Damn, so that's how humid it is out today? Shit. This is what it feels like instead of the actual?
68? Oh, I just made that up.
No,
what are you talking about?
These are my internal thoughts when I'm looking at the weather.
I mean, mostly it's like for rain or see if it's cold. But, yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's a very frequented app of mine. Shout out weather app.
But in that scenario, it's an escape from, having to interact with others.
To get the weather?
No, where you're at the party with a drink in your hand.
Or like, you're not talking to anyone, you're just kind of sitting there idly. You're like, I don't want people to think I'm a fucking loser, man. and then I pull out the weather app. But if they were to see the weather app, they would think I'm an even bigger loser.
Yeah,
I don't care. I'm gonna look at the weather. Fuck you.
I try not to do that. Those who I worry for are like the kids growing up now.
Where like parents, they don't have.
I see a lot of like
patience.
millennial parents or just like younger parents.
Here, take this iPad, play on my phone.
Yeah. Like baby's crying, leave me alone. Play with your
take
iPad.
Take this Cocomelon.
Yeah, so imagine from such a young age, these kids are like
conditioned,
blasted with information,
and it's
similarly
just
to how we are.
Entertaining for them, so why not?
Why not? But
dude, that reminds me.
What? Okay, go ahead.
I was at work the other day. I work at the mall at a retail store, and there was a mom came in with like her kid on one of those like leashes. It's like a little backpack, and it has like a little. It's like in the shape of like a teddy bear, but it's like a leash attached to, and the mom is like holding it. It's like
I've seen those. I've seen those before.
And I was just like observing her, and I was like, "Oh wow, I can just already tell what kind of mother you are." And then the girl was just not having it. She was fucking crying hysterically, clearly not wanting to be on a leash, which I think is a very understandable thing.
Yeah.
For a human being. But the mom was like, just like trying to get her to be quiet, and then eventually just like picked her up, and they left. But I was like, why? Why do you need a leash for your child? Maybe just talk to them.
I mean, that's more of just like bad parenting.
It's lazy parenting, yeah.
Lazy
it's just
ass parenting.
That girl growing up, she's gonna be in therapy. She's like, my mother used to walk me on a leash.
That's true though. Like that could actually be a realistic scenario. I just cool. I'm scared for like the negative consequences that it'll have. Like my niece and nephew, they're around like.
They get leashed up or no?
No, they don't get leashed up.
Thank God.
They don't get leashed up, but they do like spend, a good chunk of time on the iPad. Even my fucking nephew, he's like 3 years old, and 2. Fuck. But I don't know. It's just like I see him on the iPad. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, kid? Like, play with my finger. You definitely
gotta limit their
play
time.
My finger or something. Play with my earrings.
Play with my finger.
Like, do baby shit. Not this.
Babies are so funny, dude.
Yeah, babies.
Or like little kids, they'll go up to you and like tap you, like, "Hey, watch this," and just like make a noise, and like do some weird noise.
Yeah. No,
and they run away.
Kids are truly funny. They're unfiltered creatures.
They're kind of gross too, though.
They're kind of gross, yes.
They got like the Cheeto dust all over their mouth, like a snot
the boogies,
bubble.
Boogies hanging.
They're like, "Can I play with your phone?"
Can I play with your phone, please? No.
But... when you're at at least for me, like a Hispanic party at your house, you go to your room. There's just a baby sleeping on your bed.
I'm Hispanic too.
No, but not everyone.
No, I get
has
you.
Had a baby sleep on some random baby on my bed. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Fucking Diaz baby, or your cousin's newborn baby.
And also, when you're like, your parents introduce you to someone, like, oh my god, do you like remember them? They used to take care of you as a baby.
They used.
Like, oh, they changed your diaper. I'm like, who the fuck are you, Mom? Why are you letting everyone change my diaper? Like, this is a private thing. Not everyone needs to see my fucking butthole, and my shitty butthole at that. It's not cool.
You were a baby. Come on. Like it was only like my parents.
Yeah, but if I had a baby, I'd just be like, hey, come change my baby's diaper.
No, it's obviously close family members that
they weren't that close. I don't know their names.
Really?
I mean,
the chances are they probably didn't change your diaper.
They used to be close, but yeah, maybe they're just saying that.
Yeah.
And then I just like I nod and I'm like, oh yeah, I think I remember
yeah,
you.
I remember you from when I was fucking 2 years old. Barely able to form memories.
No.
What if your parents were showing you off? Just like, look at our baby.
Look at that baby's butthole right
Look at that tight ass.
Look at that gooch. You see the seam work on that gooch? That's master craftsmanship right there.
Yeah. Fuck you.
My son just set a new record, 5 meters pissing.
Oh
crazy stream on him.
Dude, like, my mom used to, like, tell me how both my little brother and I were fucking distance peers. Like,
distance peers? Oh, peers. I thought you were talking about, like, academic peers.
No. No, like, actually, like, fucking just monster streams.
You know what that means?
What does it mean?
Big bladder. A lot of pee in there. A lot of gas in the tank.
Nope. Dude, honestly, when I'm out and I'm drinking, easy.
I don't know if that's real.
About
About
5-6 bathroom
about
trips on average.
breaking the seal, but like I do notice that like I'll start drinking and then the urge to pee comes, and then after I pee, like 1 or 2 drinks later, like an hour later, I'll be like, oh fuck, I have to pee again.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's like a real like a myth or.
What do you mean a myth?
I think what's Kevin Jong, the guy from Hangover?
Yeah, Kevin Jong.
Is it Kevin or Ken?
No, sorry. Ken Jong. Ken Jong.
Because he's a doctor, like in real life, and I think he did like a video on it.
Right.
But I think he was saying like it was a myth, like breaking the seal is not like real, and it doesn't affect like when you have to pee and shit.
But realistically, we're just peeing like within an hour of, or like 2 bathroom breaks within an hour of each other. That's just because we're drinking a lot of
fluid.
liquids. My fucking English today. A lot of liquids, so.
That's how it be.
It's just kind of self-explanatory at that point. But damn, like I hate it.
I'm glad I'm a man also that I can just pee anywhere. Like oh wall, oh bush.
Yeah, I'm guilty as charged of doing that shit. Is that illegal to like pee on?
I mean, I think technically it's like indecent exposure, or if you're peeing on like private property, it could be like vandalism.
Well,
I don't know.
I'm not walking onto somebody's lawn and pissing.
Oh, you're not? Dude, it's fun, bro.
Realistically,
it's natural fertilizer for the
I'll weave into a fence hole.
Weave into a fence hole, yeah, or like by the palace parking lot.
Yeah,
Those hedges, they probably have so much drunk piss on them.
Bro, oh my god, those plants are being grown with drunk piss, dude.
It's gonna be like a Chernobyl plant, just radioactive, with sake fucking piss.
Sake,
the leaves are gonna turn like orange.
Oh god. For those of you that don't know, we're gonna reference this place a lot. It's this little dive bar that we have, and it's on our road.
It's called Palace, but it's nothing like a palace. It's not very palace-like.
Let's set the scene with you. You walk in. It looks like your tia's back patio, and
my tia's back patio does not have fucking crackheads.
No, just like the actual structure on the outside.
Okay.
And there's like some benches out there, whatever, a couple tables.
There's like an outside bar.
And like the outside bar, yeah. And that's where
it's a bit much to call it a bar because it's just like a metal.
It's a little island. Yeah, exactly. It's not even much. But that's just the outside. You walk inside. It's typical dive bar shit you see.
No, yeah, but the second you open the door, instantly, cloud of cigarette smoke consumes you.
Yeah,
latches onto every fiber of your clothing and just like pervades your nose and
your
lungs.
One of the few facilities here, actually the only one I've seen that will let you smoke inside.
Port Paul's also.
Or Port Paul's,
dude. We went to Port Paul's and to Palace, 2 bars that allow you to smoke inside. My clothes smelled like shit today.
Oh my god!
Yeah. Like I didn't have a change of clothes, so I went to class reeking like cigarettes, and I was just trying to sit away from people so people wouldn't like judge me.
No, that's the.
I don't smoke the cigarettes, but the people at Palace do.
But that's the thing about that massive or that aggressive like cigarette smell when you walk in. It'll stain your clothes. Like when you walk out, you will smell.
It takes like a couple minutes to like acclimate.
Yeah.
But it's not great.
Well, once you've been marinating in there for a little bit.
Oh yeah, just marinating in that sauce.
Oh,
the degenerate sauce.
The degenerate sauce. So basically, this place has a lot of fucking like. I have a lot of friends
because it's free to go in and
it's free to go in.
Cheap beer, cheap drinks.
Yeah, but there's a lot of crazy characters in there. Yeah, I'd say
it's not really like where you would meet your wife.
No, let's say not a lot of proper folks.
Yeah.
We love them. We love them.
Yeah, there's some cool ones out there.
Cool motherfuckers.
There's some weirdos also.
Some
though.
Weirdos.
There's like this one guy that reminds me of a professor. No, the doc from Back to the Future. He's like,
Brown.
He looks like 35 but like 65 at the same time. He's like tall and skinny and like kind of slouches over, and he's always carrying like a satchel. I know he definitely has some notebooks in there about time travel and shit, but I've never seen him like talk to anyone. He just kind of like wanders around. I feel like if you talk to him, he'll give you a side quest and like, I need you to obtain this part for me.
Go back to 1873.
The flux. What is it called? I
can't remember.
The flux capacitor. I need you to get the flux capacitor.
Salty.
Salty.
You don't understand the gravity of this situation.
And there's just some creepy old folk in there. Like there's really old men and really old women that walk in.
I remember seeing like this old. I mean, I say old, but he was probably like 45, like, or maybe pushing 50. But he was like balding, and he was talking to like a middle-aged woman, and then they were like dancing, and like she was kind of like grinding on him. And then he was like grabbing all over
in the middle of a dive bar.
Yeah, like, no one else is dancing.
This is not a dance
him.
floor. There is no place to dance in this. And quite frankly, it's packed all the fucking time.
And he's like grabbing on her and touching on her, and then he starts like he puts his hand around her neck and starts like choking her. And his eyes are closed. He's like into it. I'm watching from across the bar. I'm like, I'm gonna throw up. And then the woman is like visibly uncomfortable, and then she kind of like gets his hand off of her and like walks away, and I just had to witness that.
No, yeah, there's a lot of cringe, disgusting motherfuckers up in there, and you gotta watch yourself because like there's honestly some con artists in there. Like I've seen people steal shit from others.
Yeah, after like New Orleans, like I'd be like checking my pockets.
I mean, the Palace is no New Orleans, but
yeah, I feel safer in Palace, but also like just gotta keep an eye on things.
Yeah. But we do frequent that place, and we're gonna reference it a lot because a lot of shit happens there.
Seen a lot of fights there.
Seen a lot of fights there. Oh, the brawls there are top tier.
Yeah, as long as you're not involved in them.
As long as, but we're never involved in them. It's all.
Yeah, no. But I always like foreseed my situation. I'm like, but like one day, like if they did do something, bro,
like
I'd
dude, I'd be fucking ready. Like, you have no clue, bro.
It's like those fucking guys that swear that like, dude, it's not even that like about like fighting. It's just like I see red, man, and I just fucking and bodies drop. That's how I roll.
As if they're fucking Bruce Lee up
John Wick over here.
Motherfuckers that have never brawled but swear they can.
Fucking snap a pool stick. Stab them with it.
Oh, that'd be brutal. But no, I've seen some like rough shit there.
Yeah.
Especially when the ladies go at it. Like I've seen.
Ladies do not give a fuck, bro. They will grab, scratch, claw.
They will grab each other's hair.
That's brutal. Fucking drag bitches across the ground.
Yeah, no, bro.
They don't care, dude. I saw a nasty fight at a music festival in Rolling Loud. We were in line.
Shit.
We were in line for the Ferris wheel. They had like this Ferris wheel, and then there's like a line and it like ramps up, and then there's like this little square of open space, and then it was like, I think it started over one guy like skipping another guy, and the guy was not having it, and they started fucking getting into it, and then both of the guys' girlfriends started fighting each other too. And then
so it was a 2v2.
Yeah, it was 2v2, and then this other random white guy jumps in trying to
break
everything
it up.
Yeah, he was like the peacemaker, but he was getting fucking hit too.
He was just catching all the shots.
Not all of them, but he was in the eye of the storm.
Ooh.
And like literally on the railing, there's like blood splatter on the railing. The girls are like dragging each other's hair. Like at some point, one of the girls like tops was completely off. She was just like they were like wrestling, and she didn't give a fuck. Just titties out. Fucking punching this bitch. And then
were you recording?
Kind of like, huh?
Were you recording?
No, I didn't record. Other people were recording. I was just kind of like taking it in, like keeping it in the memory.
Yeah,
bank.
sometimes in moments that are so fucking shocking like that, you don't have time to pull out your phone.
I mean, I had time, but I was just like, wow, I was just observing this.
Sorry, no, you have the time, but
no, but also like the fight starts to dissipate, and then like the one guy walks off, but he had left his phone there. The other guy goes, grabs the phone, smashes it like 3 times against the railing, and fucking chucks it aside, and then walks away, and then.
Bro, that's $1,000.
Yeah, but I mean. And then we were like, all right, Ferris wheel time, that's cool. Let me just not touch this blood on the railing.
Yeah, you didn't let that ruin your day, I'm sure.
No, it was just like, oh wow, it added texture to the trip.
To say the least. Yeah. I don't think I've seen a tally fight get that bad. No, wait, no, that motherfucker at recess. We have this rooftop club here in Tallahassee.
Do not go there.
Do not go there.
It's not great. And there's a pool in it for some reason.
Yeah. Oh God, the fucking pool.
Don't get in the pool.
The gonorrhea pool. Anyway, we're at the entrance, hanging out at one of the tables. You know.
Yeah. Someone that we knew had a table, and so we were like, fine, we'll go.
Yeah. We're the cool kids, you know, and we were at a table. So at the entrance, you see this blonde dude just cascading down because he's getting
great word.
fucking thrown by this big ass bouncer, and he hits the floor hard, like blah! He just gets thrown. I swear he had some airtime. Like that's how bad like he got thrown to the floor.
Bounced.
Yeah. And like the bouncer tackles him, and they're just going at it.
Maybe that's why they call them bouncers. Fucking bounce people off the ground.
Oh shit!
I was always
or
wondering
no.
I
I think it's because they tell people bounce, buddy.
That too. I think that would both work.
Jed, do we have a point of reference there? Like, what? Can you look up
where bouncer came from?
Yeah. Where did the term bouncer come from?
Professional trampolinists. Bouncer. I mean, that would make sense too. But that dude did get bounced.
Alright, etymology of the word bouncer.
Hit us with it. The Holy Roman Empire.
Let's hear it.
Okay.
Bouncer, noun.
Okay, we established that
Can
much.
you use it in a sentence?
1776, one who bounces.
1776? Isn't that when we signed the Declaration of Independence?
Yes.
Oh no, sorry, 1762. I totally.
Oh, before.
I'm so 1776. I'm so America.
I'm just such a patriot.
Yeah.
Every date I read is like 1776.
I fucking bleed red, white, and blue, bro.
All right. Boaster, bully, braggart. I think it's just because they're big and they're like mean. They have to be mean and like push people around and get them out.
Yeah.
It's in 1833. It was used as like a boaster, a bully, or a braggart.
What did you search up, like definition? Or?
Yeah, or the
why is it
etymology.
called? Oh,
yeah, where's the origin of this term? And then in recent 1865, by the time it was 1865 when they started using it as the enforcer of order in a bar or saloon. So there was bouncers in the Wild West. Like they called them bouncers. That's pretty.
They probably carried a fucking 6-shooter.
Hell yeah. Ready to fucking blast the motherfucker if shit went off.
But also, okay, it says the Dutch.
Shout out the Dutch. Quarter Dutch.
No, maybe German word for like to thump or hit is bouncing.
Ah, bouncing.
So,
this beat is bouncing.
So bounce,
Das ist gut.
Bounce is like boing, boing, but it can also be like fuck a fist to the face.
Fuck you, buddy. Okay, I see.
Oh, good to know.
I think it's more the aggression part.
Not really a job I would enjoy.
No.
I'm not very conflict. I'm conflict avert.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, back to this guy that got bounced on the floor, literally.
Like a basketball.
He caught a lot of punches, and it was not a one-on-one. Like, this is all the bouncers versus this motherfucker. They take him into the elevator.
Who knows what happened?
Lord knows what they do in that elevator. Nobody.
They bounced on him.
Yeah, and like we're walking down the stairs because we just happened to be leaving around that time.
Yeah, when you see people drop in, we're like, maybe we shouldn't be.
Yeah, maybe it's time to go. So we're walking down the stairs. Mind you, there's this dude in front of us, butt cheeks like outside of his pants. Like,
his butt cheeks were out?
Yeah, he was that drunk. Like the dude that was resting on his homie's arms, like
a decent ass or like nothing crazy.
No, he had a plump
cake?
booty for sure.
Some foundation there.
The guy was messed up, so the trip down was slow as fuck. And then we finally get down there, and we see the bouncers like walking this man out and pushing him like out to the curb, and then you just see him like filled with rage, and he's like, "You won't fucking fight me like a man!
1v1 me,
1v1 me, bro!" Like, bro, he was screaming at the top of his
pissed.
lungs, like, repetitively.
And his friends are like, "We're so sorry, bro. Tyler, let's go
Tyler,
home.
come on.
We can't do this every time, Tyler.
You can't try to fight everybody, man." But yeah, that's just...
Oh, and then also, like, literally down the street at Matzo the other day, we were just chilling by a table, and then, like, probably, like, 6-7 feet away from me, some guy just leans over and just pukes all over the floor.
Oh, I remember that.
It was bad, dude.
Chunky.
It was chunky. Like,
vomit.
he probably had some Campbell's chicken noodle soup earlier. All sorts of colors in there. It was gross. And it just kept coming out, dude.
Yeah, and this guy's wasted.
Oh, yeah, wasted. And then the bouncer comes and, like, escorts him out. Or, like, tries to escort him out. And then I look away. And the next thing I know, the bouncer's... Like, the dude that puked is, like, on the floor, and the bouncer's on top just, like, wailing on him. And then our friend is, like, trying to pull the bouncer off of him. I don't know like exactly what happened, but it got ugly.
Why would you try to beat the fuck out of a drunk dude, though?
And like a pukey dude also. Like this
pukey dude.
gross.
You want to get puke on yourself?
Yeah, hell no. And we're back.
Yeah, slight camera cut. Sorry about that.
So yeah, bouncers. I think they just feel that they can do whatever they want and just beat the shit out of anyone. I mean, not anyone, but they probably like itching to fight. Like some dude just like talks to them the wrong way. He's like, "You're done.
You're done. You get the fuck out."
This is my domain.
Yeah, I've met some entitled bouncers. I've met some cool bouncers as well too.
Yeah, when they're cool and
that just genuinely want to diffuse like rowdy
just
situations.
Keep
like,
the peace.
Keep the peace.
Everyone just have a good time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hopefully we don't see any craziness like that again tonight.
Hopefully not. Let's start a fight. No.
I think we could. I don't know. What is there like a duo of motherfuckers we couldn't take here?
A duo of motherfuckers?
Yeah, like I don't know.
Fucking Idris from the gym and
Aaron, the other dude from the gym that like I fist bumped the other day.
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah, no, yeah.
Those two
They'd
fuck us up.
Fold us in half, dude.
They're built like bouncers. They're not even bouncers. They're built like them though.
Our punches would bounce off of them.
Exactly. What did you want to talk about though?
Oh, I mean, we were talking about our childhood before. I want to ask if you were you like a good student growing up, like in class, or were you like a fucking troublemaker?
No,
clown.
I was like bi.
You were bi?
Like growing up. No, I was not bisexual. Growing up though, I was a very by the book kid. I was very adherent to the rules. Like I would get uncomfortable in scenarios where my friends were breaking the rules.
Guys,
like,
we can't.
I was like,
doing
we
this.
can't do this. Like I was that fucking loser.
That's not the loser. You're a good, upstanding citizen. All right, don't let him bring you down for that. Just admit it, bro.
No, but yeah, like I was that one like Debbie Downer, And
I wouldn't call it a Debbie Downer, but I was like that too.
Like, if everyone wants to jump the fence to get into this park, and I would,
Oh, I mean, just jump the fence, bro.
I got over that when I was like about 13, but.
Because if not, everyone's gonna leave you. You're just gonna be sitting there.
Yeah. And I became a rule breaker eventually, but like I'd say I was very studious up until 10th grade of high school. No, 11th grade, I'd say. 11th grade I did pretty well as well.
Yeah,
Senior year,
my brother was like a fucking, I mean, not a terrible student, but he wasn't the best student. I was a better student than my brother, and then I went to the same middle school that he went to, and then I went to the same high school, so a lot of the teachers had him.
And then had you.
And then had me. Some of them had like preconception, like, oh, this kid's gonna be a douchebag. Not a douchebag, but like a fucking terrible student, or not gonna pay attention. And
wow, he left that bad of a rep.
I remember Mr. Gutierrez in high school. He was like, "Wow, you're actually like smart," and like he's like, "Because your older brother, he's like a bag of bricks." I was like, "Damn, what was my brother doing in class?"
For me, it's the opposite because like I'm in the forefront. I'm the older brother. Well, yeah, I'm a middle child, but like as far as like my little brother goes to he went to all the same schools I went.
Yeah, and your older brother's like
they get him after, not me. So.
It's
like they have their hopes up.
They're like, oh my god, he's gonna be good, just like his brother.
And complete tomfoolery.
Absolute buffoon, your brother.
Yeah, but he's like that clown, Like, he's not a disruptor. He's just a.
I mean, I like to make who doesn't like to make the whole classroom laugh? But there's lines that you can't cross that some people just would say anything.
Somehow I've managed to accomplish that a good few times. So
it's a great feeling.
It's a great feeling, but I wouldn't say I'm one that could do it consistently.
So you would get good grades also, like in school?
I would get good grades. Yes,
I would get good grades too. I remember in middle school, they made this whole not middle school, elementary. They made this whole fuss about the FCAT, and like they wanted us to do well.
Right.
And then I think it was based out of 5. Like 5 was the max score. And then everyone was like studying for it, and then we took it, and then they announced that like some lady came into our room and was like, "Oh, everyone who got a 5 in the class is getting like a free trip to Universal." And then she's like, "Raise your hand if you got a 5." And then two of like the smartest kids. It was these two guys, Raul and I forgot. And Guillermo. They were cool guys.
Guillermo.
Yeah, they raised their hand, and then me. I don't know if it was that like I thought I got a 5. I think I got a 4, or I heard her say like 4 and above. But I raised my hand.
Your brain wanted to hear 4, so you did.
Yeah, or I was also like, free trip. So I raised my hand. No one verified like this information. They just like wrote our names down. They're like, oh, okay, yeah, here's a field trip form or whatever. And then I was like, fuck yeah. And then I got a free trip to Universal, dude. No one checked.
There was no verification process there?
No. And then...
Wow, what a finesse you
And the other two guys just assumed that I got a 5. So I just kind of like went with it. I was like, look at us. Intelligence. Us distinguished people better than the rest of the class.
You cheated your way to the top.
Free trip, though.
And you did it fantastic.
Yeah,
No one fucking noticed.
I raised my hand, and that was it. And I got a trip. It's pretty simple. It was a layup.
Did you go on the college trip?
Yeah, I was on the college trip. You were there, right?
I was there. That's funny. I didn't really know you back then.
No, we weren't really friends back then. I was with
I don't even think I had talked to you. Like I didn't.
Probably not.
I didn't talk to you till senior year.
No, yeah. Throughout high school, I thought you were just an absolute hooligan.
Really? Because of the people that I hung with?
Yeah, and also just like whenever I saw you, you were just like, I don't know, goofing off with friends, or you would also look baked.
Fair reason to believe I'm a hooligan, and my habits have not changed, but...
The hooliganery.
The hooliganery continues, but... I actually I had the douche impression of you, because my initial friends, our friend EJ, right?
Mm-hmm. He was on the college,
he was on the college trip too.
We were in the same room. Oh, there's a whole fucking story about him on the college trip.
But okay, so, at first I didn't like him just because of what I heard from other people, and that's kind of fucked up. But that's a high school brain, oh, don't fuck with that guy, like all this little chit chatter that happens, but and fucking chismoso, no,
Cheese me,
but I didn't meet him till a while, and I associated you with him because I saw you hanging out with the guy as well. So and then I saw you. There was this one time you were going after one of the prettiest girls in our class.
Going after.
Yeah, you didn't really.
Target locked.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it was like a full, full court shot, buzzer beater.
but just the display of hooliganery on your behalf, when you were talking to her, she was sitting at her table with her friends, whatever.
I was standing behind her. Yeah, I was like, "Oh, do you want to go walk?" Or
something? Yeah. And then you look at the table with
our,
all the boys.
Our boy Sean. Yeah, they had been telling. They were like, "Bro, go talk to her." I was like, "Dude, she's with her friends, man." They're like, "Dude, come on, stop being a bitch." And I had talked to her a couple of times, but they're like, "Bro, you gotta fucking capitalize, bro." And then I did it, and she was like, "Oh yeah, just give me a second," and she was doing something, and then I turn around, and I look at Sean, I make eye contact, and I dab. And I guess Tom saw that.
It wasn't it was kind of just a display of.
Oh yeah, it's fucking stupid. I don't know why I did that. Just trying to make the boys laugh. I don't think she saw it, hopefully, but
it's something to think back on. And
it didn't work out with her. What if she was at the end? She's like, "Yeah, you dabbed that one time," and
oh my god, no, I'm sorry, that would have been fucking hilarious.
That would have been hilarious. I would have dated you, but
you dabbed.
You're a dabber. You're a dabber. I can't be associated with that.
Oh my god. What was that story from the college trip you were gonna say?
Oh boy.
Okay. This should be a good closing point.
I won't say their full name because it's I guess personal, you would call it.
Yeah,
it was me, EJ, A-Man, as you referred to him, was our boy Austin, and Victor, and Damon, all in one hotel room. The college trip, if you guys don't know, our high school would take us to different colleges in Florida. We went to UF, FSU, UCF, and USF, just to see what colleges we liked.
Also Gulf Coast.
Oh yeah, Florida Gulf Coast. Where was it? Where was the hotel located? I don't remember actually.
It was
somewhere in between.
It was Orlando, I think.
Maybe, I don't know. But we were in the hotel, and then, dude, 4 high school fucking homies in a hotel room. We were like doing the stupidest shit ever. We were just making memes, and I remember at one point I was like on the toilet, and the toilet had like a separate door, so it was just me on the toilet, and Damon like opens the door. He's like, "Hey, Santi, what are you doing in there?" I open, and it's just me shitting. Either way, just doing stupid shit.
Right.
But and then
Hooliganery.
Then the night started. That's when all the other people like
started like scurrying throughout the rooms.
Yeah,
and be
like people would come over to our room. We just hang out.
Yo, come to this room.
Yo, dude, it's fucking lit. In
It's
room
fucking
405,
lit in this
bro.
room,
Come to
bro.
405 if you're real. If you're a real one. So we had like some friends over, and then there's this one girl that we're friends with that EJ was like, I guess, like interested in. And then the way the room was like designed, you walk in and there's like the sofa bed, and then there's like a wall. Not like a complete wall, but like you can go around, but you can't really see. Like from the beds, if you're laying down sleeping, you can't see the sofa bed.
Right.
So we were chilling. I was hanging out. Some other girl, it was a different story. I didn't dab that time, which was good.
Good.
But it was about like 3 or 4 a.m. I was like asleep. We thought everyone had gone to their respective rooms, but there was a girl that did not. And then EJ turns on the lights. He's like, guys, wake up! And then he puts up the bed sheet that's smothered in blood.
Oh!
And I was like, I had just woken up. My eyes were like adjusting to the light. I was like, did you fucking murder someone? Or like, what's going on here? I was like so like unsettled. I was like, where is this blood coming from? And then he was like, me and blank had, they did the deed.
They did the deed
in the sofa bed while me and the lads were peacefully sleeping like 10 feet away. And then apparently she was, it was that time of month, and it got everywhere. And then he was just like in awe, because I guess they were doing it in the dark, so they couldn't really tell. And then he turned the lights on and he freaked out. I was freaking out too. I was like, what the fuck is happening?
Did you kill somebody? No, but dude.
And then he decided, like, how do you dispose of that in a hotel room? So he just opened the closet, shoved it in the corner, and left it there. So I feel bad for the
hotel employee,
the cleaning people that had to come in. They probably thought someone was murdered.
You know what's crazy? You're not gonna believe this. The same shit happened to me.
On the college trip also?
On the college trip when we were in
the hotel. You're up to your own scandals during the college trip.
No, I wasn't up to any scandals during the college trip. Like myself, zero play throughout the whole duration of the trip.
Oh, I thought you hooked up with someone on the college trip.
No. But Devin, our friend Devin, on the other hand.
Oh, Devin.
He did, and I was in the room. I was trying to go to sleep. I had a bad cough because we were all fucking ripping jewels.
The jewel, that was like peak jewel
that
era.
Was peak jewel era, yeah. It's a good way to put it, but yeah. I had a mean cough, so I was just trying to go to sleep. But, dude, I couldn't have been more than fucking 8 feet away.
You could hear it?
I heard sound effects, dude.
Oh, not the sound effects.
The slobberiness.
Oh.
I heard it all. Fuck. I was just trying to go to sleep.
Yeah, no, that's the worst feeling.
Oh. I felt bad, though.
Yeah, I could never have sex in the same room as someone else.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. I don't want people hearing me.
Shit.
Do you make noises during sex?
Do I?
I don't know. You want to find out?
No, but
just
come on.
I mean, men just like...
Wait, okay. You lived with me for fucking 3 years now. You've never...
I've never really heard you have sex, no.
Really? That I'm impressed with myself.
When we're doing it, I'm not really listening to them.
Okay.
No, I haven't heard that. But it's just like the memes like guys are scared to moan during sex, but I'm in my girl's ear like... Oh!
No, I will.
I don't want people hearing that.
If I'm like really comfortable with a woman, I will like ironically and jokingly. Like, if she starts, giving me a little foreplay,
Yeah, just have fun with it.
Getting me in the mood. I'll be playful with it, and I'll be like,
like that turtle having sex.
Oh my god. Do you make noises? I grunt.
I don't really think I make. Yeah, maybe like an occasional grunt. Or if my
I
stamina
do a lot
is
of
ass.
talking. I just talk.
Oh, you do talking
a lot.
Can we talk about the economic and political?
Can we
state of the
literally
world?
talk about the political and economic state of the world right now?
Yeah, my girl doesn't want to talk about Legos. It's not cool, man.
Not cool. Yeah, I love those memes where it's like, fucking.
What kind of meme we talking about?
It's gonna be a cut. I know it, but I'm trying to think here. Sorry, I'm having a brain fart.
Nah, you good.
Oh, it's like, so this girl invited me over to watch SpongeBob, and then she started taking off her clothes, and then it's a video of Plankton. It's like, I knew this was a waste of time. Or like just all those fucking memes where it's like,
when you invite her over for Smash Bros and she starts taking off her clothes.
Yeah, it's like,
bro,
what the
pick up
fuck, bro?
the controller.
Pick up the controller. What are you doing?
What do you think you're here for?
Yeah. I love those. But that's a good stopping point for us tonight.
Yeah, I think we got a lot of
we got a lot of good material
hit
today.
some good topics. Thank you for listening. We really appreciate it. And we'll see you next time.
Yes, thank you for tuning in today. Sorry for saying the word fuck about a billion times throughout the duration of this. But I hope you all have a lovely evening. Thank you for tuning in.
Bye.